Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of my Hornby hobby. This is part 4 of building a new layout. So the new layout has been coming on leaps and bounds, or rather the baseboard of the new layout has been coming on leaps and bounds. This is the bottom of the baseboard because I've been sorting out the wiring for the controller and the feet. We'll go over everything. So the feet is literally just 10 bits of plywood. They're all one size. That's the size, 16.5 pretty much. It is about 2-inch thick ply. And there's 10 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's a little tab bit there, but we'll get onto that in a minute. We've got some trunking here, which, well, there's that nook. That nook down there is going to be where the power clip's going to go. And I'll turn it over in a minute so you can see everything better. The feet I'm just bracing together. So I'll brace this one to that one to stop them wibbling all over the place. Because they're only glued on. So I'm going to brace that to that, that to that. That'll be braced to that. And that'll be braced to that. So it'll all be braced underneath. I've had to cut a notch into this one here. This is for the actual power cable that goes to the plug. Now, if we turn it over, which we should be able to do, it definitely feels very firm, which is good. So, you'll be able to see that it's on quite the stand. Okay, so it's a lot higher up. There's the rear trunking, there's the clip for the track. And, ladies and gentlemen, the controller now has a place, which I'm really, really happy about. So to kind of cut a long story short, to turn this back over, there's actually a gap between there and there, between that foot and the foot on the other side of the controller. There was actually a gap that's long enough for the controller, and I was originally going to tuck it in. Then I thought, let's make a proper housing for the controller, and here we go, just a couple of pieces of MDF, and it's perfect. So now the wires are pretty much hidden. That's really firm. Which feels good. This I can obviously adjust as need be. I will need to cut a notch in the bottom of the black wall. I haven't done anything with the layout per se. I've just been mainly getting this thing ready. Now, as for the walls, I've mentioned something in the last episode. And, well, here is the finished result. So it's just a couple of bits of wood, a couple of bits of scrap wood. One has a dowel in the bottom that goes into the wooden frame. Right, you're following along. And then this piece here is a support brace that will go between the panel and, well, go on top of that. Let me just whack these in and show you. So they'll go like that. I've already got two pre-made. So here's one I made earlier, kind of thing. So you'll be able to see that they're well, they should be quite straight, bearing in mind. That's not bad. They do feel quite firm. I do actually have the panel here, and I've just drilled some holes in it. And then it's probably not the best idea, but I need a way to stop the panel moving, not anything else. So if you'll just give me a minute, I can get the panel fixed. Okay. I think they're panel specific, these things, because I've kind of only made them for one place. No, that one goes in that one. Yeah, it is a bit of a kerfuffle, I will admit, but it's the best I could come up with, and hey, once it's trapped between the layout, it'll be fine. So there's clearly still some tweaking to be done here. But I think you can basically understand what the principle is. Those go onto the dowels, and the dowels are short enough for the panel, so they won't poke through. And besides, this is going to be covered up with a decoration. And, well, you can kind of see what it's going to look like from the back. It'll look like that on all of them. So I still need to get the panels finished up for that. I need more dowels, that's why we haven't gotten that far. And I'm going to brace these together so they come off as one. So I've got about 10 of them to do. So yeah, this is the baseboard so far. And it's nice and sturdy. It's not at the minute because it's obviously on that ballast, but when it's stood where I need it to be stood, then it'll be fine. So just some trunking to hold that in, and then because obviously the power clip's going about there, so I can always clip that back or, you know, hide it somehow. But that's the basic gist of it, and I really, really like it. You know, this came from my brain, and I'm happy about it. I'm especially happy about the controller, because I said I wanted a way to have the controller steady, so now that's perfect. So pretty much all we've got to do now is the layout. So I'll just take you through the layout. So there's going to be grass here with 2 strips of gravel by the side of the track. That's obviously going to go on top there, like that, level with the back. You can see where the power clip's going to go. So I'll do it through that. I thought of an idea to... I was going to use foam brick sheets, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. So I'm actually going to cover that with this. A mixture of black and white paint and some kitchen roll. And I'm going to create a sort of crackled concrete effect, if that makes any sense. The signal box still needs to be put in, and the panels especially need to be decorated. I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. I need to put something on them to make them look like, make that one look like the tracks go around a corner and there's trees and there's fences. If you try and imagine a track curving off that way in the distance, and then there's fencing next to it, there's trees sprouting out, here and there, there's bushes, there's animals, that kind of thing. So I might have to do that in model form, like take pictures of models, but then that's not going to work, is it? And do that basic thing to all of the panels. Still need to get the signal box sorted. The only reason why it's not been sorted is because the way it was like that, there's a bit that sticks out. There's a protrusion on the signal box. You can see it, and that's stopping contact. That's contacting with the panel that goes there. So there's still plenty to do. But as progress goes, this is looking awesome. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. Very happy. So yeah, the baseboard is literally now just being used for tools. It's hardly a railway anymore. I've been trying to tidy up as I've been going along, you know, little things that I don't need. All my tools are still out, my mitre saw, my sander, and my bandsaw. Everything's still up and about. So, you know, once this is finished, I can't wait to be doing the photo shoot, which we'll be putting on Instagram. I'll share that with you. I'll try and share it with you on all my videos from now on. But yeah, so this is the, well, I would say the layout, but the baseboard to the layout. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Always much appreciated. Until next time, stay safe, and thanks for watching.